is what the agents refer to it as. Well, I think Willie Nelson is adult contemporary too, more than he is country.
Yeah, I spent 5 hours interviewing Willie. He's really something else. That guy is something else. Do you know Willie?
I've never met him, but I know some of we have some mutual friends. Like I know Chris quite well.
You have some mutual experiences as well.
Yeah.
Did he ever tell you the story about the time that he was in the bus, and he travels in a bus everywhere, I think, and a lady friend of his caught him doing something he shouldn't be doing, tied him to the bed, and beat him with a broom.
Fizzled fruits. Like Pop Rock.
He was fast asleep.
Pretty good.
And, she came in, tied him to the bed, and beat the hell out of him with a broom.
Probably just.
There's some wonderful stories.
A lot of artists go through
sodium bicarbonate, alka-seltzer.
Tough times, and it just seems like that brings out the best in them. Why is it that we have to have these tough times to have the inspiration for the greatness? Why would that be?
I don't know. I sometimes wonder about the people that get hurt along the way too.
Yeah,
that bothers me because I have a conscience about that.
I know. Well, I guess you have to remember that none of us here are perfect. I've been far less than perfect myself. I have a lot of stuff I could think of over the years about that I should be guilty about.
Yeah.
If I had to review my life, I don't think I'd like.
Well, I try to keep up I keep up my family responsibility to the letter. I really do.
Do you? Another great Canadian singer that I play a lot of here is Lorena McKenna.
Yeah?
Any comments on her work?
I've heard them, but they were sort of they kind of came and went. I saw them. I don't know who you mean. I've seen them perform too.
Lorena's really an awesome artist. She has a great range of voice, and I got to see her in concert actually up in Western Canada.
Yeah,
really something else. So you spend a lot of time with your family?
Yeah, I mean it's like I take the family life seriously, and I take all my kids seriously, and I'm in my second marriage now, and I take it very seriously.
Are you straight with your children?
Oh yeah, I'm straight all around, and I get a chance to play. I can play. The very last thing I do every night when I'm on the road is I call Liz on the telephone.
That's great.
And you just things like that. They worry about us when we're out there, and there was a long time ago they had every right to, every reason to, I guess. But it's different now. It's the work and it's the concentration and the results are what really fascinates me. They're really getting good results, and I love to play live anyway, and it is my forte after all. And
all right, now there's a question I want to ask. You play live both in Canada and the U.S., right?
Yes, we do.
Well, there's a pretty big difference between the demeanor of Canadians and the demeanor of Americans. Canadians are so ever well behaved at a concert. I mean, they just are so well behaved. And that...
Aaron Golker?
Yes, I call Sherry. I talk to her for a minute.
Oh, cool.
It's really nice people. My dad said, yeah, it was fine that she borrow it, but it needs new tires. And she said she would replace the tires on it if he let her borrow it. So, kind of even trade.
10 trailer, that's still probably low. Is that 2 or 4?
I don't know.
It wouldn't have to be all hardcore. But it'd be less than
They're
$100.
They're little.
You should try the skittles. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'll try them.
Like, you have to have at least one. You must. At least one. Right now.
What? Oh!
Don't chew it, just put it in your mouth. Unlike something. Go in here.
Wow. You get the fizzle, the sour, and then spittle.
I wouldn't buy these, but they're neat. They were probably a miserable failure. That's why they were at the top. Everything okay inside the dump pickles?
He's running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
Cherry?
No, the waitress. That little Mexican lady that doesn't speak very much English.
Was it just Sherry, or was it also, like, was she with somebody?
She was with somebody I didn't know. Not basil.
Where's he staying at, you know?
I have no idea. Always. Fucking nasty.
Definitely basement. Which meal did you get? The taco was good though.
Yeah. I like that French all the time. But I just don't think it's full. But
Was it like just one taco? That's like $2.
yeah, $1.50, but not too bad.
It's not a whole lot more than Taco Bell, and it is a lot better.
The blinker thing is still gone on the Saturn.
Yeah. Yeah. Wonder what happened.
Maybe he doesn't know.
I can't imagine he doesn't.
How did it go from sunny, perfect afternoon to this?
Clouds rolling off the ocean. It happens.
No, I take that back.
It'd be too hot if we didn't.
Where are we going?
Beach?
Oh, sorry.
You could get there that way. It's not the usual way, though.
Well, we always go to Walmart.
That would definitely get you there.
Is it faster?
Probably exactly the same. Because just going that way would still spit you out where we're going.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn the heater on the floor.
Too hot right away anyway.
Yeah, it's hot and on in the bag. Like either way, if I have to